Hey Facebookers, old Stalkmeister coming to you live on the east side of the big Carlisle KY. Wanted to give a shout out to everybody that had the kind words since we've had a loss in the family. Our dear Bug has been gone. It'll be 4 weeks, I think. We've got some nice remembrances on him, and to that I promise you that the Stockmeister is very appreciative, and thank you guys for keeping us in your thoughts. So, with that being said, Christmas is coming up here in about 2 or 3 days. I'd like to give some shout outs to our sponsors tonight, Sexton's Country Grocery out on Highway 36 out in the big town of Moorefield, Kentucky, where the Moorefield Mafia, Cliff Garrett and Sylvia Mann reside and take care of that end of the county for us. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Larry Ring and the city of Carlisle for all they do. And also Amy and Mike Bowles for Trax Restaurant. Such great food and hospitality. So please, guys, if you can, if you're out and about, support these guys. And if you see our city department, if you would, tell them how much you appreciate them on making sure that your sewers and everything get clean, because we don't want Carlisle to become a stinky city. So salute to you guys. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead first off, before I get into the Santa Claus bag of letters, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the time before I read one, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out on some people that have requested some books. And you've heard me read some of these adult books. So the first one is from a dear friend of mine that owns Garrett's on Main, Dick Garrett. Good home cooked meals there. So this one is requested for Dick Garrett. It's called Put Tony's Nuts in Your Mouth. Dick was really wanting that book. Don't know if he plans on reading it to his brother George, but let me know how that turns out for you. So let's get into the first letter here to old Stalkmeist and see what we've got here. Boy, it was folded nice and neat. Okay, this one is from a good friend of mine. I've already mentioned him one out at Moorefield, part of the Moorefield Mafia. It's from his daughter, Lindsay Garrett. And she writes, Dear Stalky Claus, I want a red Jeep Wrangler. Thank you so much. Love, Lindsay Garrett. Lindsay, I'm not really sure if you know or not. I know you're older. Stalky doesn't do very good on giving the actual Christmas presents because I don't know the parents as good as I should to be able to ask them to buy this for you. Don't look to me because I'm tapped. I mean, that's just the way it is. If not for that, I would go ahead and do all that I could. But if you would, let Stalky know how that turns out with the new Jeep Wrangler. Okay. Now, before I read another letter, let me go ahead and I don't want to give that one out yet. And this one right here is one of my all-time favorites. I briefly have scanned through the book, but this one goes out to a close friend of mine, Jason Minton. And this one is about a horse, and it's called Who Will Help Jack Off the Horse? That sounds like a very entertaining book. Jason, I hope you enjoy that, and let me know how that turns out, my friend. And now we're going to go to another Stalky Claus letter. Well, the damn elf didn't do very good there because I had two together. You can only read one at one time. Stick it back in there and see what we got here. I'd like for y'all, thank you all for being patient with stuff. Oh, this one's wrote, didn't mean to drop it there, but look, It's written in crayon. And this one, I'll be daggone. What a coincidence. I just mentioned this guy's name. You saw Stalky pull this out, and who's it from? Jason Minton, in crayon. Says, Dear Stalky, for Christmas I would like someone to cuddle with and call my own. I love you, Stalky Claus, and will love to squeeze and hug you as we are great friends. And also at the bottom it says, P.S. I want a new blow-up doll because the one you left last year had a patch on it already. I think it was used. And it very possibly could have been, Jason. The only thing I can tell you is to go to Lexington would be my suggestion, or to get on the internet. Also, if you're into that, you can look into bestiality.com. That may help you in satisfying your pleasure, something that I do not like, but you may seek pleasure in it. So good luck with that, my friend, and I'll try to get that out to you. So now we're going to go back to the books again, and this book goes out to Tammy Campbell, the owner of Twisted Masters studio up in Paris. If you see the big Hummer out on the street, you know that's Tammy. Takes 2 trucks to stand in the back of the bed to actually get in that bitch, but Tammy is a sweet person. And Tammy, the book you wanted Stalky to send you is called Brenda's Beaver Plays Around. That is a very good selection. I have not personally read the book. I know Regina A. has read it, and she seems to like it awful well, so we'll get that to you, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Congratulations, Caden. That's why I got you on the phone on your driver's license. Let's see what else we got in the Stalky Claus vault. This one here is wrote in a big red marker. Very nice penmanship. And I'm thinking the vibes I'm getting out of this, nobody signed it, but I think it's from a very good friend of mine that is just getting over a great illness. He's ugly, but I love him to no end. He is a member of the Carlisle Police Department, and now that I am in the somewhat in the Sheriff's Department, we're like brothers. We bleed blue. And this one is for Benny Buckler. And he said, Uncle Stalky Claus, say something about me getting engaged and having a new grandbaby. Well, Benny, the only thing I can tell you on that is congratulations. By no means am I a family counselor on marriage or love. That's just something that is out there, and big guy, you just have to go find it. I know you're excellent at hanging lights. I didn't need your assistance this year. Some people have used you in the past, but I chose not. I'm glad that you have found your love. I know you love your grandbabies greatly, and I'd like to say congratulations to little Benny and give a shout out to old Tater Man. You got a great family. I love you, big guy, and you have a Merry Christmas. Now, the next book that I would like to throw out to you guys, I love these 2 girls to death. They're probably in my top 5 of all-time faves, and that's nobody but Nikki Smith. And I mentioned this lady a few minutes ago about her store out in Moorfield, and that's Charlotte Sexton. So this book I thought was very fitting for you guys. So with Shane and Thomas, I feel for you guys, but I'm going to throw this out there for them to get the hint. And the book is called Susie Likes to Look at Balls. It's very color illustrated. They should be able to catch on. I hope that works out for you. And if you would, get on my email account and please update me on the situation to that book. I've got time for one more here. Actually, there's two. And this one is just off a regular piece of paper. And I think this one comes from a girl that lives in Paris, Kentucky as well. She is the daughter of Mama Sandy and Daddy Dave, who we love very much, and we're going to visit during the Christmas holidays because they felt sorry for us because nobody else wanted us in their home at Christmas. So with that being said, their daughter Brandy has wrote me a letter, and I'll read that one to you and then we'll close out tonight's session. But she says, and I quote on this because I don't want to have to go to court because I misread something that she wrote, because that's how this bitch rolls. She will take you to court over the slightest thing. So anyway, getting back to the letter, she wants my sissy to learn to be nice to me. No bad names, and stop being mean, and to love me as a sissy should love her. I did not forget about your mom, as she is more of a mom to me than she is to you, because numerous times she has mentioned this. I'm sorry that you are the black sheep of the family. Bo comes first, Regina, then me, then you, Brandy. But it is what it is. And so with that being said, I'd just like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Please be thankful for the ones that are in your life. Be thankful for everything that you have. I just do this because I enjoy it, and I know some of you think that I am a tremendous dumbass, and that's fine, but I'm good at what I do. I'm just going to throw that out there. But thank you guys for watching and your support, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody. The views and thoughts on this previous video are not to be confused or used as disclaimer of R&R Productions. Nobody was hurt during this video, and none of the ideas, thoughts, or words can be held against the people at R&R. Thank you.